Developing now, NBC News has confirmed there are talks between U.S. officials and a Russian delegation in Abu Dhabi.
President Trump has set a Thanksgiving deadline for there to be a peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine.
NBC's Keir Simmons has the latest from Dubai.
Hey there, good day to you. A U.S. official confirming to NBC News that there are talks underway between the U.S. and Russia in Abu Dhabi here in the United Arab Emirates. Those talks, according to that U.S. official, between U.S., Russian and separately Ukrainian officials behind closed doors in Abu Dhabi. A U.S. Army spokesman saying the talks are going well. There has been an angry reaction from Moscow, the Russian government accusing Europe of leaking information about the talks in order to reach an agreement. That U.S. official says U.S. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll is here in the UAE for those talks. He was in Geneva for the talks there between the Europeans and the Ukrainians. At that meeting, a 28-point plan put together by the Trump administration that was criticized for having very few compromises on the Russian side, that was adapted and changed. Now there is a new plan, and we assume that that is being discussed with the Russians. The Secretary of Ukraine's National Security Council saying we expect to arrange Zelenskyy's visit to the US as soon as possible, suggesting it could happen in November. So of course, that's by the end of this week to, quote, finalize the last points of the deal. But some of the issues in all this that the Europeans and Ukrainians will have pushed for will have been that Ukraine is allowed to determine its own territory and its security, and that will contradict some of the demands by the Russians. So the question remains, with President Trump's Thanksgiving deadline looming, is there going to be a deal?